Hello music community, how you doing? Thanks for joining me on another video. This is the first video in a series that I'm going to be doing on my record collection. So I'm just going A through Z, going through all my records, showing what I got. I got a little bit of everything, some old stuff, new stuff, originals, reissues, so there should be a little bit of something for everybody in this video and in this series. So let's start off with the first one. This is 1910 Fruit Gum Company, 123 Red Light. And this is on the Buddha Records label. Kind of a bubblegum pop music from back in the 60s. Next we got Abba Arrival. There's a sleeve inside with the picture of the group and the lyrics on the back. And this is on the Atlantic label. And then we got Abba Waterloo. Again, this is on the Atlantic label. I'm not going to be doing any reviews or anything like that unless I have something important to say about them, but I'm just kind of just showing what I got. We have Abba's Greatest Hits. And this has got a sleeve, look kind of like a notebook here. Again on the Atlantic label. We'll see if this one shows up on the camera for you. This is AC/DC's latest album, Rock or Bust. It's got a 3D cover on it. Not sure how well that'll show up for you guys, but let's see. Yeah, this was from 2014. On one side of the jacket we got the record here. And kind of some retro Columbia label. And then on the other side of the sleeve it came with the CD as well. And also a book. Just flip through a few pages here in the book. Basically it there. Next up is AC/DC Iron Man 2. This is almost like a greatest hits type of compilation. It's a lot of the songs were featured in the film Iron Man 2. We have a collage of the band. Shots from the film. And one sleeve has got the AC/DC's lightning bolt logo there. And the other one's got Angus on one side and Malcolm on the other. AC/DC's Highway to Hell. This one's on the Atlantic label. And we kind of switch gears a little bit. We got Adele 21. There's the sleeve with a couple pictures. These have green labels. And I also got Adele 25. This has got white labels. This is kind of a random selection here. Alabama 40-hour week. I think this was in with the pile of other records I got at an auction or something like that. Custom RCA label. Now these next two, I just picked these up this weekend from my record store. These were part of the Rhino Start Your Ear Off Right campaign. They've been doing that the last couple of years. The first one here is Alice Cooper, Killer. I'll show you the back. It's got the calendar, 1972 calendar. I'll show you the record here. This has got a kind of a red and black marbled vinyl. The green Warner Brothers label. Now, one of the reasons I got these albums is because this is the Killer album. It's in the Killer jacket. It's got Killer, Alice Cooper's Killer labels, but the record itself actually plays the music from Easy Action. And the same with the other. All the labels and everything are correct on here, but the record plays the music from the Killer album. So there was a mispress at the plant. As soon as they shipped them out, they sent out a recall letter. They were supposed to be shipped back to the factory, but I don't know if my record store didn't get that letter or they just decided to keep them. But I saw them there and I decided to pick them up. Here we have Easy Action or Killer, whichever way you want to look at it. This one's on gold vinyl. Alright, moving along, we got Aerosmith's debut album featuring Dream On. I'm not sure what kind of cover this is. A lot of the other covers of this I've seen have an orange border around it, so I don't know if this is an original pressing or what the story is there. If somebody knows, they can give me some information in the comments. This is on Columbia. And another Aerosmith album here. This is the Greatest Hits. early greatest hits, not the later stuff. This is also on the Columbia label. Again, this one I think was in a collection of records I picked up at a sale. It's a Chet Atkins, Boston Pops, and Arthur Fiedler, The Pops Go Country. I think it's from 1966. It's a little bit scratchy, but it's got a red RCA Victor label. Next we have America. This is History, their greatest hits album. In case you didn't know, this group was produced by George Martin. And the sleeve has got the lyrics. That's on the Warner Brothers label. Here's another America album, Hideaway. I think this one had a little bit of water damage on the sleeve, but some pictures there. Now we get into some Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass albums. Here we got, first is South of the Border. This is on the A&M label. And what collection wouldn't be complete without this? Whipped Cream and Other Delights. These all have the kind of tan colored A&M labels, so I don't think I'll show every one of them. Here's Going Places. This one is a mono copy, and I also actually have a stereo copy. And here we have What Now, My Love. The Beat of the Brass. This one's a gatefold here. And then finally we have the Greatest Hits. Alright, that does it for the Herb Alpert records. The next one I got here is the band, Stage Fright. This is actually the only album I have by the band. It's on the green Capital Target label. Then we have the best of Bachman-Turner Overdrive. And this is on the Blue Mercury label. And the last set of albums I'm going to show here is my Beach Boys albums. The first one I got here is All Summer Long. This is one of the first records I got. I think I got it for free from somebody, and it's not in the best shape, as you can see. But it's a original mono copy, and it's on the Capital Rainbow label. Next one is a mono copy of the Beach Boys' Summer Days and Summer Nights. Also on the Rainbow label, but this one actually had the original Capitol sleeve with it. I thought that was pretty cool. And next we have Pet Sounds. This is from the Capitol Vaults, 180 gram vinyl, audio quality, or audiophile quality. It says limited edition, but I don't know how limited these actually were. And again, that's on the Rainbow label. And they got a reproduction of the original sleeve along with it. So this is a mono copy of Pet Sounds. Then I also picked up a reissue of the stereo of Pet Sounds. And this one is on green and yellow vinyl. I thought that was pretty cool. And next we have the Best of the Beach Boys. This is the Gold Record Award stamp here. This is on the Capitol Starline label. Another new release here. This is the 50th anniversary, and it's the first time ever on stereo, in stereo and vinyl. Beach Boys' Wild Honey. It's on the Rainbow label as well. And we got the Beach Boys' Holland. This is on the Brother Records, the Reprise label. Here's a reissue of the Beach Boys' Carl and the Passions, So Tough. It's also on the Reprise label. And then we got Beach Boys, 10 Years of Harmony. It's a double album greatest hits compilation. More of their later songs. And these are two LPs. The sleeves got the lyrics to all the songs on them. And these are on Caribou. This album seems to get a lot of flack from people. They don't really care for it, but I actually kind of like this album. It's the Beach Boys Still Cruisin'. It's kind of a collection of Beach Boys songs that were featured in motion pictures, and there's a few, I think there's a few new ones on there too, but I actually kind of enjoy it. Mine's on the Purple Capitol label. Then just before the Smile Sessions box set came out, there was this release. I'm not sure if it was a record store day release. It might have been. It's a double single Beach Boys. It's Good Vibrations and Heroes and Villains. You can see it's got the smile there. These are a numbered stamped copy, and these play at 78 RPM. So if you don't have a record player that plays 78 RPM records, you can't really listen to these. And inside it's got the Smile Coming Soon promotion there. So first we got Good Vibrations, Heroes and Villains. And the second one is an early take of Good Vibrations and an alternate take of Heroes and Villains. I thought that was pretty cool. And then the last one for this video, it's the Beach Boys Good Vibrations 12-inch single here. You got 5 different versions of Good Vibrations, and then the original B-side, Let's Go Away for a While. They've included this, I think it's a Japanese picture sleeve, just a sheet with the picture on it. And the vinyl itself, it's got this capital swirl label, and it's on orange and yellow vinyl, so that's really cool. So there you go, that's the first video in my series on my vinyl collection. Be sure to stay tuned, and I'll be going through all my records, so keep checking back. The next section we'll be starting with the Beatles. That'll take a little bit to go through that, so thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.